I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. May 25th, 2019, Saturday in Nigeria. That certain people played me. And that's what I said on the pulpit when I testified at the church, at the testimony I gave at Salvation Ministry. Don't let the devil use you. Sometimes you don't even know if the devil is using you. Eve was in the garden, and the snake came and said, "Why eat that apple now? See, juicy apple. Why drop it now?" The snake on the ground was talking to her, and she went anyway, despite the fact that Adam said, "Don't go to that tree." She let the devil use her. Did I let the devil use me? When I posted the first page of that news tip, I was doing my job. But to know that that news tip came from Iyabo's phone hurt me so bad. We may never know who wrote it. Anybody could have sent it from her phone, even her, even the PA. At the end of the day, it hurt me so bad to know that everything they wrote in the legal papers, that I made up Vivian Mechi, that I was not a journalist, and that I hate men of God, it proved to be untrue. Attorney General Chinwe died. May he rest in peace. May God forgive him for everything he wrote. Iyabo, may God forgive you. I will forgive you now. The Sahara Reporters interview gave me a 70% closure. I need closure. And like Mrs. Abiyomi said, we want you to move on. I'm going to move on with my life. I no longer practice journalism in Nigeria. If you see me doing journalism, maybe after I get better, maybe abroad somewhere. I can't do it anymore. It causes me trauma here now. It saddens me that many people want me to do things for them. They're all over my DM. Please let me look into this, look into that. I can't do it anymore. I would recommend going to my favorite newspaper, Punch. My favorite television station, TVC. And my favorite online platform, Sahara Reporters. They'll be able to help you. Follow Sahara Reporters in everything you do, and Sahara TV, because it represents citizen journalism. You are the journalist. You tell on them. You record them. Get justice for yourself. Don't wait for any activists. Many fake activists in Nigeria. You activate for yourself. Davido, you insulted me. You sexually harassed me. If you lived in America and you were a US artist and you wrote on Twitter to 9 million people that I should go oil my pussy, a music reporter, you wouldn't have a career the next day. Before the Me Too movement bites your head off, I'll let it slide. You can share David, Mugbe Lomodi, Mbati very well. I did a whole big documentary about your family. I told the story. It's also my story. I have forgiven you, Davido. I have forgiven you, Iyabo. I'll let it go and I'll move on. Please be careful how you speak to people, how you damage people's lives. And I'm not referring to Iyabo or Davido alone. You can hurt people to the core. Many of you will not see me as before online. Many of you may not see me reporting and doing all this stuff anymore because I cannot. My mental health is so upside down. I want to become an advocate for people with mental health problems because life turns you crazy. You can call me what you want to call me. When they used to call me mad woman, crazy woman, bipolar, I didn't have those things. Now, I am very, very ill because people caused it to me. To all my fans, I love you. Follow my fan page, Kemi Olunloyo fans. Zoe runs that page. She gets all my biography stuff and puts it there. I've done a lot more than you think I've done. I am a Nigerian. I'm not an American. I am not a Canadian, and I'm not British. I lived 38 years combined in all those countries, and I put so much into their economies. Gun violence, community activism, drug violence, drug abuse. I've done a lot for other countries. It's time to do something for Nigeria, and I've been doing it for the past 7 years when I came.
Madam Kemi, I just watched your recent video saying you're forgiving me. I never offended you, so there's no need to forgive me. I never did you any wrong. There's no need to forgive me. But I do feel sorry for you, and I really think you do need help. You do. You take out time, rest, use your drugs, and get better because you need it. But to set the record straight again, I never offended you. A fake tip was given to you. As an international journalist, 38 years abroad, you should know better. You should have taken your time to call your investigator in Canada to help you check that letter that you got. Trace the number and get the right information, the right person, before posting it. You caused your own problem. You posted a wrong information that landed you in prison. I was called upon to do a witness form, to write a witness form rather, and I wrote it. I wrote exactly what happened between me and you. I cannot deny Vivian Amechi because I know her. She's an actress, a colleague of mine. There's no way I would deny her. So that letter that they said I wrote, if you can provide it, it will be good. If you can't, stop saying I wrote a letter. And I said I don't know Vivian. And let's even assume I said I don't know Vivian. I could choose to say I don't know anybody. I don't think that should land you in prison. That's number one. Number two, when I asked for evidence, the evidence I asked from you was not the fake letter. I saw that. Not that one. Your investigator in Canada that traced the number to my business line that was with my PA before, that same person needs to provide all the evidence of how he traced the number. Because I would have believed if only you had mentioned the right name that that number was registered on. And it's so easy to find out. All you need to do, or anybody needs to do, is go to court, get a letter, an approval, go to any MTN office and find out this number. What name was it first registered, or was it registered with 2 years ago when this issue happened? Just go and find out. And then you will find out that that name was not registered under Kemi Pinky's Foundation. If you had said Kemi Adibola, I would have believed. But you said Kemi Pinky's Foundation. I have never registered any number under Pinky's Foundation. So I don't know where you got that from. And whoever your investigator is needs to please provide the evidence of how he got that name. That's my problem. So you see, I don't owe you any apology. You understand? And you don't need to forgive me because I did not send you to prison. I did not send you to prison. So everything you have said about me is totally wrong. Just like you said, I sent someone to offer you a house, a car, a phone. My sister, me self, I never buy a house. How I gonna take same person give you house? Me never get house now. Even that person must have done it maybe on our own goodwill. And I so wish to meet that person. That house and that car and that phone, I beg, can't give me. Because me, I never buy a house. If you dash me house, I go collect to. Hey, a lot of people have called me too, and I don't think I've recorded anybody. A lot of people have told me to leave Auntie Kemi, leave her alone, leave her alone. I didn't come out to say you sent them to me. So, I heard you spoke about my mom. And you said some nasty things about her. But since I just finished watching your video, I won't pick up a fight with you again because I need you to go and rest and relax. But Auntie, stop playing victim. Stop coming so hard at people, and then when they come at you, you start playing victim. That's not nice. International journalists, please next time do your investigation very well before you post anything. You land yourself in wahala. It is not my wahala. I should be the one to find it in my heart to forgive you for cursing on my kids. Auntie, you should thank God for all the good and loving people that matters to me that called me to leave you. Auntie Kem, I pray and I hope, like you have said though, that you are going to go and relax, treat yourself. I really wish you well. I do. But I didn't send you to prison. You know who sent you to prison. And that same people are your godmother and godfather, your spiritual mother, spiritual father. They sent you to prison for lying. They sent you to prison for publishing a story that was not true about them. And they have forgiven you. And so you should find it in your own heart to forgive yourself. Because you goofed. Are you understanding me? I'll try and forgive you for cursing my kids. Because you said you have taken it back. I'll try. But I will not forget. So the next time you come at me, I will not be this nice. But I also have forgiven you. I should be the one forgiving you. Not you forgiving me. And please, whoever wanted to give her a car and a house and a brand new phone, please bring it. Me. I need it. I need it all. Thank you. Bye.